Whew. Another reading today. Hey there guys, what's up? It's your old pal Robin 2007 here. So this is the part 2 of where I started, where I left off in part 1. So anyway guys, without further ado, let's continue this reading. Billy Bones? Said the captain. My name's not Billy Bones. Oh, said the doctor. Oh yes, it's the name of the famous pirate. We put the old captain in his bed. We must stay in his bed for a week, said the doctor. He's very ill. At 12 o'clock, I went to see the captain in his room. What did the doctor say? He asked. You must stay in bed for a week. I told him. Too late, he said. You remember Black Dog? He's a bad man, but there are worse men than Black Dog. They want my old box. You must look out of sailors. You must look out of Flint's men. Then the captain closed his eyes. But I didn't look out sailors because my father died that night. I was too sad to think about the captain. A week later, the captain came down and sat in the usual chair. I went outside the inn, looked up, and down the road. I saw another man on the road. He wore a long black coat and he walked very slowly. He can't see, I thought. The man arrived from the inn and turned his face to me. Can you tell me, please, who I am? I told him. He listened carefully. You're young, he said. Take my hand, my young friend, and take me inside. He took my hand. He was very strong, my young friend. He said, take me to the captain. Quickly, I can break your arm. When the captain saw the man, he did not move. The man put something into the captain's hand and then left the inn. Now, my young friend, he said, take me to the captain quickly. I can break your arm. The captain looked at the black paper in his hand. Then he read the words on it. 10 o'clock? They're coming at 10 o'clock, he said. We got 6 hours. He tried to stand up, but he was too ill. I ran for my mother, but it was too late. When we came back, the captain was dead on the floor. My mother and I went to the village, but the people there did not want to keep us. They were too afraid our friend the doctor was away. Nobody could help us. I must get my money from the captain's box, my mother said. It's our money. We opened the box. There were some old coats and shirts and a bag of money. My mom began to take the money. Quickly, I said. It's nearly 10 o'clock. It was a cold night and very quiet. Suddenly I heard a sound on the road. Then I heard someone stop outside the inn. We waited, but then everything was quiet again. Nothing moved. Quickly, mother, I said. Take all the captain's money. No, she said. I don't want it all. Then we heard someone against out the front door. Let's go without the money, my mother said. I took an envelope from the captain's box. I'm going to take this, I said. We left the inn very quickly through the back door. We heard men running along the road to the inn. We stopped behind from trees and watched the man. There were 7 of 8 of them all pirates. They broke down the door of the inn and ran inside. Bill's dead, someone said. Open his box. A second man said, the money's here. Flimp's map. Where is Flimp's map? We can't find it. It's not here. It's those people at the inn. It's that boy? The boy got the map. Find them, boys. The man looked quickly. They looked into every room in the inn. Listen, one of them said. Someone's coming. We must run. No, find the boy. He's literally, he's near here somewhere, I know. Then I heard a gun. The pirates heard it too, and began to run. We stopped behind some trees and watched the man. Away we waited for a minute or two, and then we went back to the inn. What did the pirates want? A man from the village asked me. Did they find the captain's money? Yes, I said, but I think they wanted this. I showed him the envelope. I think there's a map inside. You must take it to Mr. Trelawney. He told me. I arrived at Mr. Trelawney's house. Dr. Livesey was there. Hello, Jim. What is it? He asked. I told him about the pirates. Let's see the map. The doctor said. But first, Mr. Trelawney, what do you know about Captain Flint? Flint? Said Mr. Trelawney. He was a famous pirate and very bad man. Everybody was afraid of Captain Flint. But he's dead now. Did he have any money? Asked the doctor. Money? Said Mr. Trelawney. He was the richest pirate in the West Indies. Then, perhaps the pirate shows where Captain Flint's treasures is, said the doctor. What? Said Mr. Trelawney. Then I must buy a ship and we can all go and look for the treasure. The doctor opened the map very carefully. It was a map of an island. There was some writing on the map. It said, "Treasure here." Mr. Trelawney and the doctor were excited. "Livesey," said Mr. Trelawney, "tomorrow I'm going to Bristol. I'm going to buy a ship and find sailors. Jim, you, and Dr. Livesey are going to come with me to look for the treasure." Treasure Island, 1750. The next day, Mr. Trelawney left for Bristol. I stayed at home and waited. At last, weeks later, Mr. Livesey got a letter from Bristol. Dear Livesey, the ship is ready. Its name is Hispaniola. I found a good man to be our cook on the ship. He's an old sailor and he has an inn here in Bristol. He is going to help me find sailors for our ship. He knows a lot of men. Here, his name is Long John Silver. He has only one leg. Please send Jim Hawkins to Bristol tomorrow, Trelawney. I was very excited. The next morning I said goodbye to my mother and started for Bristol. Mr. Trelawney met me there. Where do we sail? I asked him. Sail? He said. We sail tomorrow. I got something to eat. Then Mr. Trelawney gave me a letter for Long John Silver at the Spyglass Inn. Alright guys, sorry, I just try to make it brighter right now guys, because it's getting dark right now, because it's about to be nighttime, but also, it's already been afternoon and evening, so, let's continue the reading. Saw a tall, strong man with one leg. He's Long John Silver, I thought. Mr. Silver said, I asked. Yes, that's my name. And who are you? I gave him the letter and took my hand. Suddenly, one of the other men in the inn jumped up and ran to the door. I knew him. It was Black Dog. Stop him, I said. Stop him. It's Black Dog. Harry said, Silver, run and catch that man. A man got up and ran after Black Dog. Long John Silver turned to me. Who was that man? He asked. Black what? Dog, sir, I said. He's a pirate. A pirate? Said Silver. Ben run and help Harry. You can catch him. But Ben and Harry came back without Black Dog. We lost him, they said. Well, what is Mr. Trimley going to think? Said Silver. You know, Jim, we did try to catch him, and nobody in the inn knew that he was the pirate Black Dog. Now, Jim, come with me. We're going to see Mr. Trimley. Long John Silver walked with me to meet Mr. Trimley and Dr. Livesey. He told them about Black Dog. Mr. Trimley listened carefully and then said, We can't do anything about Black Dog now. John, tell all the men to come to the ship this afternoon. The doctor turned to me. Come and see the ship, Jim, he said, and meet our captain, Captain Smollett. So we went to the Hispaniola. Well, Captain Smollett said, Mr. Trimley, I hope everything is ready. Well, sir, said the captain, it is, but I'm not happy about it. I don't like their sailors. Long John Silver turned to me. Who was that man? He asked. Black what? Oh, said Mr. Trimley. He was very angry with the captain, but Dr. Livesey said, Tell me, Captain Smollett, why are you unhappy? Well, said the captain, I don't know where we are going, but all the sailors said we are going to look for treasure. I don't like it. I don't know these men. Well, what do you want? Asked the doctor. We must have all the guns in our rooms, sir, and Mr. Trimley's men must sleep near us, not with the other sailors. And, said Mr. Trimley, you have a map. The sailors knew about it. Nobody must see that map. Right, sir? Said Mr. Trimley. We can do that, but I think they're very good men, Trimley, said the doctor. Later you have two good men, Captain Smollett and John Silver. I don't know about the captain, said Mr. Trimley. Arguably then Captain Smollett found us, and you boy go and help the cook. We worked all night, and in the morning the ship left Bristol. The Hispaniola was a good ship, and we had good weather. The sailor all liked Long John Silver. In the old days before he lost his leg, he was a good fighter. Some of them said he was always very good to me. Mr. Trimley liked to give the sailors things to make them happy. There was always a big barrel of fruit for them. One night I finished my work on the ship. I went to get some fruit from the barrel. Everything was very quiet. I climbed inside the barrel to get the fruit. Suddenly, a heavy man sat down next to the barrel. He began to speak. It was Long John Silver. I stayed very quiet. Yes, he said, Flint was our captain. I sailed with him many times. We had one big fight. I lost my leg and old Few lost his. Eyes I saw, a lot of fighting and a lot of treasure too. Ah, said a younger man, Flint was a bad man. And where are all Flint's men now? Most of them. And here, said Silver, quickly on the ship. Old Pew's dead. And you young men, do you want to help us? Do you want to be a pirate? Yes, I do. Good, said Silver. You're going to be a good pirate. Then a second man spoke to Long John Silver. It was butler hands. "I don't like our Captain John," he said. "Let's kill Smollett and the others." "No, we must wait. We must have Captain Smollett to sail the ship," said Silver. And Mr. Trelawney and the doctor have the map. Let them find the treasure first. Then we can kill them. Now get some fruit from this barrel." I was very afraid, but then someone said land. Everybody ran to see the island. I waited for a minute, then I climbed out of the barrel and ran too. The ship was not quiet, near an island. Does anybody know this island?" Captain Smollett asked. "I do," said Silver. "There were a lot of pirates here in the old days. That hill in the center of the island is called the Spyglass." Then Captain Smollett showed Silver a map of the island. Silver looked at the map very carefully, but it was not Billy Bones. It was not Billy Bones' map. It did not show the treasure. I went to Dr. Livesey. "Can I speak to you, please, Doctor?" I said. "What is it, Jim?" he asked. Oh my god, wow. Alright guys, that is going to be the Reading Treasure Island Part 2. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you guys like this video of the story. And also guys, in the previous video, if you want to watch the Reading Treasure Island Part 1, make sure you guys watch it. I mean, I don't have to put the link because you can guys barely just click on my channel profile picture and click the previous video. And anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe for more. If you want to contact me, I'll put it in the description box below. And also guys, take care. Love you all, one of my fans, and I will see you guys tomorrow at Reading Treasure Island Part 3. Bye.